literally care.
You just want to know, is there a video or is there not a video?
Right.
So that's the video. So that should put that to rest for people, right?
I mean, it's not even really become a thing. I think people are just like, they can do whatever they want. And honestly, it's not, it kind of was like, okay, well, if this turns into a huge thing, then yeah, you can see that there's nothing to see. So.
Well, that's good that Jason wasn't upset about it.
Yeah.
What about Alex Hall? I mean, we saw season 2 end where Hall is kissing Tyler. People want to know what's going on.
People want to know, yeah. And that is shown season 3, so.
We're going to find out more.
Gotta find out more. Tune in to season 3 on that one.
What about this mystery man that she was kissing the other day? It was on Entertainment Tonight or Entertainment
Weekly.
I
don't think I've seen that. I don't
There's
know
some
what you're
guy she was
about.
Kissing. So
yeah,
do you really not know? Mm-mm. I'm not sure I believe you. I mean, isn't this like your best friend in the whole world?
Well, this isn't. So honestly, it's not my business. So it's not. Maybe I don't know whether Hall's due to come on and speak with you, but maybe get her on and find out what that's about. But yeah, season 3 explains a lot about that particular dynamic. So.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know what they got.
There's gonna be a season 3. Let's put it that way. What about you? Speaking of kissing, I mean, are you single these days?
I am. I've been single for 2.5 years, and it kind of. The last 2.5 years, I moved down to the OC, didn't know anyone, and I've started 2 new careers. So I started my real estate and filming this show alongside each other. So for me, it was such a big time for me to set my foundation in my new job, that I didn't really have the mental capacity to kind of drag anyone through that or work out or be vulnerable with someone or it just was never my time to kind of like be dating and meet someone for the first time in my life. Like I'm like historically married or boyfriend, all of the time. So it's actually been really nice to be single. But I am the last few months I'm in a place now that I'm definitely open to meeting somebody substantial for my future. So single, ready to date. If you've got anyone that you want to set me up with.
My wheels are like turning. I'm like, huh. Yeah. I mean, have you gone on any dates yet or are you just
I have,
now?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm
How's
very good at I'm not very good at being vulnerable with someone and I kind of get the ick really easily, which really pisses me off because I really want to like someone and then something happens and I'm like...
You're preaching to the choir. I'm not so good at it either.
I have to be like more,
We have to give people more of a chance.
I've been on a few dates and I've not been, dry for 2.5 years. I've got,
You get out there. You get out there.
So, I've been on dates, but nothing kind of mind-blowing at this point.
What's your, if you just out of famous people, what's your type? Who famous? If you, whether, I guess they could be married too. You just physically, what's your type?
I like a big man. I like to feel small and,
Like a Hugh Jackman type? Or a Chris Pine?
I could do a Chris.
I mean, I'm just thinking.
I could do a
big.
I did a film back in the day with Chris Hemsworth, and I made out with him for 2 days.
I think we talked about it last time you were here. I think
that was excellent. So
nice.
Physically, like a Thor.
Okay.
Would be, or like a Jason Momoa, or
Okay.
But yeah, so I feel like I don't have a type. Apparently I do. Apparently all of my exes look exactly the same. It's like a,
Do they look like Jason Momoa? Or
no, unfortunately not. So maybe I need to go more down that road,
Okay, so a bigger guy. Let me think about this.
But
for
I need
you.
chemistry and I need banter. I need funny. I need that. I can't, I'm not... the chemistry has to be there for me, and I can't fake it.
And all your exes were the same type? Like they all kind of looked alike?
Assholes, yeah. All of them are huge
Good
assholes.
banter, assholes, and not big like Thor.
Yeah. Historically, all of my exes have been well over 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I need to switch it up. I don't know, but I don't know.
You know, they say at the end you don't end up with your type. That's what people say.
So maybe I'll.
But I'm not one to ask. But I'm going to try to think of who.
Yeah, I'm open, and you know, I do want to get married again. I'm a really good wife. I'll, won't be as lenient probably. Hopefully I don't marry an asshole.
Hopefully you're not going to marry an asshole.
Yeah. But yeah, children are definitely something that I am hopeful to have in my future. And so, yeah, I'm ready to meet someone. I've done a lot of work on myself and healing, and I'm ready to welcome that in.
Do you ever, and like this isn't even like in a bad way, but I would just think like if you're, you work all the time, like don't you ever, like if you have a client, like we see like it's a joke, like Rose flirts with some clients we see in an edit, whether that's true or not, but like don't you ever just sometimes meet a client that you're working with and you're like, I've been working with this person for 9 months, either trying to get them to buy a house or to sell a house. I could see it happening.
Never say never. Anyone who I have, been in a transaction with, or he's a buyer, or they're not in a situation that would, or there's not any, chemistry. So there was one guy actually that walked through an open house of mine, and it was like instant chemistry. He asked me out on a date. We went out on a couple of dates. It kind of fizzled out. But so I have met people through like whilst I'm working and like been out on dates with, but yeah, usually, it's kind of, I'm looking for families. I'm looking for, OC is more of like kind of a family
Settle
kind of
down.
place. It's not like LA, bachelors or whatever. So,
that's true.
So yeah, not yet, but maybe. I don't know.
I'm just thinking. Well, talking about the drama and like with Brandi, like Brandi and Hall had their series of drama this season,
They
which
did,
came to a head in Cabo.
Mhm.
Like, what did you think of that interaction?
In the moment, it was actually a lot more shocking that it kind of played out. It had been bubbling up for a while. Brandi was continually trying or having issues with certain things that Hall was doing or saying, or the fact that she talks with her hands, and it kind of was difficult to kind of watch and not because Hall has never changed. Hall talking with her hands is not new behavior. Me dropping an F-bomb is not new language that I use. So it was kind of like, wait, like she's the same person that she's always been, like, but now there's a problem with it. Okay, like this is kind of behavior that's new from you. So it's difficult to kind of work out how to deal with that.
Basically, you're saying that